Ways to identify if your loved one is in a cult. There are several ways, but I will just tell you off the top of my head what I'm thinking. Number one, they start to pull away from family or from you and don't really want to involve you in their life as much anymore. It's like you become a stranger to them, and all that matters to them is that group that they're a part of. That's a big way. That doesn't mean that people being in different groups and want to be involved in groups necessarily mean they're in a cult. But I'm just saying that this is definitely a huge indicator that the person could be in a cult. Number two, I would say, furthermore, like they don't want to involve you anymore, but they start to cut you off in their life. And they start looking down on you like you're not, how would I explain it? Seeing themselves as better or higher than you or more enlightened than you. That's another way, because cults really teach people that they are special. And that is a big thing that pulls people in. Like, you're special, you have this special knowledge and gift that nobody else has. And everybody else, family members, friends, they're beneath you. So that's another way. Number three, I'm thinking, and I'm thinking about myself as a family member. Here's one. They start acting different. They're just different. They're not themselves. A huge part of being in a cult involves people just putting on a mask to be a certain way so they can appear a certain way. They just seem different. Like, you know something's off, and you know that they're just not the same person that you knew growing up, and you can't put your finger on it. You can't figure out, what is it? Why are they acting so different? Like, you used to love this. You used to love going out. You used to love doing this with us. You used to love blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, they don't love it anymore. They're not interested. But more than that, they have a different, I guess you would say, personality or way of behaving. When you know that's not really them, but they're still acting different, that's a big sign. I'm trying to think of any more really obvious signs, like if it's a family member. Obviously, if they start really thinking about or carrying out really outrageous things that you know are on the verge of, like, mental health, showing mental health problems, and where you can tell that, okay, they're kind of getting a little bit cuckoo, I guess you would say, doing crazy things. And unfortunately, some of those are dangerous. Like I was mentioning the Lori Daybell story, and you know how she just was caught up in some crazy things, and people wouldn't have originally thought of her as someone doing that. But as time went on, she turned into this different character who ended up doing horrific things, and people in her life who you would think were important to her ended up murdered. And I hate to say that, or, unalived. I forgot that, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. So just keep in mind that that those are some things that could possibly be indicators.